Hi guys, welcome to the video where I'll be giving you 10 ideas to revamp your dining room under budget. So before starting this makeover, the biggest problem was to convince my dad about it. He was so skeptical. He kept on saying, "तुम लोग ना मेरे घर को circus नहीं बना दो." So my mom and I decided that the best time to do this makeover was when he was going out of town for 2 days. Yes, you heard it right. He had absolutely no idea that we are going to do a makeover in his absence, and so we had some ideas in our mind regarding the makeover, but to execute all of that, and that too just in 2 days, was a challenge in itself. So my point here is that there are two misconceptions regarding a makeover: that A, it is very expensive, and B, it is very time consuming. But I am going to break both of these myths for you today, because I achieved all of this in just 2 days, and that too under 2500 rupees. So you guys can also take a weekend, give your room a makeover, and the lower the budget, the more creative you can get. So it's a win-win situation. I hope you like the idea.
Have a look of the room before the makeover. So as you can see, the room was decorated before as well, but the biggest problem was that it was lacking a character. Most of the times we decorate a room with beautiful showpieces that might look stunning when seen individually, but when seen in totality, they do not complement each other. Even this photo wall is not coming out beautifully, and this cabinet, well, don't get me started on that. It's looking like a random collection of stuff which is just kept together, and why, no one knows that.
For example, see this teapot and this sword. They look very cute individually, but if I keep them together in one corner, it will look very odd, because this is more modern way of decorating and this is more traditional way of decorating. So my point is, you cannot mix two different styles. So the hack number one, and the most important of all of the hacks, is declutter. Declutter all the unnecessary items from your room. Remove the showpieces which are not going with the vibe of your room. Keep a theme in your mind and work on that theme only.
So this wall was screaming that it is boring, and to give the room a cozier vibe, we decided to make this a statement wall. A statement wall is basically one wall with some texture or some different color that attracts or draws attention towards it. Thanks to the Asian Paints color visualizer tool that helps you to experiment the colors online even before you begin the painting, so that you know whether a color will suit your wall or not. To make the DIY hanging planter, you'll need some rope, cutter, fevicol, and a vase. First of all, we'll make the hanger. So for that, cut 2 ropes and tie a knot on both the ends. You can choose whatever length you wish based on how hanging you want the planter to be. Now take the vase and stick the hanger we just made on 2 sides using a fevicol. Obviously, it won't stay in place at this point of time, so to make the bond stronger and hang the vase, I took a rope and tied it over the top of the vase and the hanger. It can get a little clumsy, but eventually it will fall in place. Cut the excess rope and keep the vase aside overnight for fevicol to dry. Next is DIY cushions. We already had round cushions available with us, so all we did was buy a material for the cushion covers, and my mom stitched the covers and she added a pom-pom lace around it. So even if you don't know how to make a cushion cover, you can buy the basic simple cover and add a pom-pom lace around it. Curtains instantly add coziness to any room, and if you use sheer curtains, it ensures that there is sufficient light in the room as well.
So we bought two chunnis for this purpose, one white and one yellow, and added a pom-pom lace around it so that it looks even more appealing.
To change the look of your room, you can also drape the curtains in different styles as shown in the video. You can sprinkle some magic in your room by adding a fairy lights corner. Now this process was very easy. All I did was just take an old transparent teapot and added the fairy lights inside it. And the best part is that it comes with a battery, so I can switch it on and off whenever I want and even change the location of the teapot. If you too have a cabinet in your dining space but are running out of ideas of how to decorate it, then you can use books, saucers, teapot, flowers, handwritten quotes, and old cassettes. All these things are generally already available in everyone's home, and in literally no cost, you can do a cabinet makeover. You can keep the dining space very minimalistic by ditching the tablecloth and keeping just a wooden tray. Now comes the highlight of this video, that is the photo wall. The photo wall is so easy to recreate, you won't even believe. All you need is a wooden stick, some thread and paper clips, and obviously your family photos. Tie the thread with the wooden stick and hang it with a paper clip and attach the paper clip to the photos. You can also add some beautiful quotes with it and it will look stunning. Believe me, it will change the vibe and look of your room instantly.
बड़ा काम किया है बड़ा चेंज
Now have a look of the entire room. I am so proud of whatever we have achieved in those 2 days, because I feel somewhere that a room represents the people who are living inside it. So it's very necessary to give your room that coziness, warmth, love, and affection. And look at how a little makeover can help you achieve all of that. Now comes the part that you guys would be most interested or keen in knowing, that is the cost sheet. So take a note ASAP.
So guys, that's it for the vlog. I hope you really enjoyed it. Comment down below the ideas you really liked and are willing to try. I would love to know that. And please subscribe my channel if you haven't, and if you want to. I make really cool travel videos too, so do give them a check. Until we meet next time, bye.